everybody. I hope I'm here. I have my tablet right next to me. Let me go ahead and turn that off real quick, since I was on Miss Nellie's channel, so I had my tablet was right here, ready to go. How's everybody doing this evening? Thank you so much for joining us again this weekend. We really appreciate all your support very much, very, very much. That was awesome what Nellie made, right? The pink and the blue and everything. I love what she does. I love it. I love it. And she doesn't use pink often, so that's why I was like, pink? Huh? I'm digging this. Because she doesn't use pink very often, but I love what she does. She's unique all on her own. So today I had so many ideas in my head, I couldn't even keep them straight for what I was going to do today. I had probably a dozen different projects that I was trying to work on. It was really hard for me. But between all the comments from you guys and watching Finnabear's video too, her words really inspired me. She said, just go with what you want. Just make what you want, what makes you happy. And I was like, you know what? I was thinking too much about what other people would want to see and what other people would like, and not what I wanted to make. And I think that was half of my problem today, and coming together with what I wanted to make. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to go with it. This is what I'm going to do. So I'm using basically one color palette. Well, I mean, there's black in the background, but I don't know. I'm basically using all browns today. All different. You see flowers over here. I wasn't going to use flowers. That was one thing. Most of my projects had no flowers. But I don't know. The brown flowers were just speaking to me. And after listening to what Finnabear said about, will you get that other light for me? About just making what you want, I was like, you know what? I'm going to go with the brown flowers. The other light. The light.
It's on.
Is it on?
Yeah.
On the other one. That one. Oh, Snapples.
Yeah,
okay, it is on. I'm sorry. I was like, oh no, the light's off. Anyways, thank you, Tiffany. Thank you, Karen, for all your work in putting this together for us. I wanted to say that. I kind of went off on a tangent. But yes, thank you so much for all your work in putting this together and having so many different artists come together. It's really been amazing. I really want to thank you for thinking of me and allowing me to be here with you guys and hopefully inspire you to create art. Just do what makes you feel good. I really can't say. I'm kind of going off of what Finnabear was saying, but truly just do what makes you happy. It's not about making other people happy. It's about you. It's a process of making you happy. So to get into the project here, it obviously is a canvas. It's kind of large again today. Like I was saying last week, I didn't have any small canvases left. So this is another large piece. And it was originally had other colors on it. Originally it had pink and blue colors. So I just went over it with some black, and I took a stencil from Finnabear. It's drying over here because I pretty much try to clean it off immediately so the stuff doesn't get stuck. But I used one of Finnabear's new stencils along with her texture paste, which is this one.
A lot of people, or some people are already saying it's looking good.
Looking good? Thank you. Thank you. Hopefully it'll all come together. I'm hoping it'll all come together. I used her stencil with this rust effect paste. It's called Dusty. Let me get the stencil real quick. This is the stencil that I used. And I just randomly stenciled, obviously, as you can see, in random areas with the stencil. So that's what I used to make the background texture. And all the other texture that's there that you see was already there, but because of the previous paint, I had started a project on this canvas and obviously changed my mind. So I'm using it anew. Using it anew.
Miss Karen missed the end of the last one.
The end of the last video of Miss Nellie.
I think so. She said last one. She likes
Oh,
that stencil.
the last live, maybe? Last week's live?
Maybe.
I'm not sure.
I don't know.
I'll have to have her explain that to us. I do have a little bit of chipboard on here. This chipboard is actually from Dusty Attic. This is a totally different brand, but it's already glued on. Everything you see so far is glued on. I try to have a lot of this stuff prepared so that way we're not doing a lot of, you know, a lot of that prep work, basically. I'm also going to be using a shaker. Well, this is a self-made, well, kind of a self-made shaker. If any of you have bought any of Finnabare's waxes, you'll see that they come in that plastic like case, right? Your wax is going to be inside of there like that. That's where your wax is going to be. I used the packaging of the wax to go ahead and make this shaker, and this shaker is actually a symbol. I wanted to make this. I wanted it to be a big, a deep shaker because I wanted to fill it because and the purpose of this is all the different hearts, is all the different crafters who have come together, and everyone who has come to our lives and has supported us. So all the little different hearts and little little balls and beads and stuff are you guys. They are you. That's what this means. So I just want you guys to know how much I appreciate you, and I really, yes, yeah. So the shaker is going to be going over here in this corner. There's going to be some flowers around it, but I kind of wanted to explain to you that shaker and explain to you that how much your support and everything, it means a lot. I'm trying to not cry here.
Celia says, "Aw, that's so sweet," and Mama Rose says, "Beautiful. Love the shaker."
It's a different idea, right? So that just goes to show you that you can use your packaging. To fill the shaker, I used some Dress My Craft beads. These ones are golden. And then I used some Finnabare glass glitter, which is called Gold Rush. Go ahead.
Miss Karen Tamir said, "But how is that see-through? I'm curious how you made it."
How is it see through? Oh well, I don't know if you missed me explaining how it see through is all it is the packaging from the Finnabare waxes. So I just literally took apart the packaging and I used that. Oh, you're talking about the back. Oh, I know what you're talking about now. I know what you're talking about. Okay. The back part is actually from a shaker piece from Creative Embellishments. Creative Embellishments has some ATC coins that are shakers. So I just took one of the clear pieces from that and I created the back. I got you now. I wasn't understanding, but now I got you. That's how I did that.
Miss Karen Osborne says, "Where were you when I threw all my packaging out?"
Right. I try to use whatever I can, anything, and all those little packaging peanuts you get. Don't throw those away either. At least keep a jar of your packaging peanuts because you'll be surprised what you can do with those in your crafts. I also use some of the pollen beads from her, and I use some of her other glass glitter that is copper. And all of those I use to fill up the shaker, along with some wooden hearts. I've got my coffee over here, so let me get, I just use some little wooden hearts that a friend had sent to me. So that's what I filled the shaker with. The shaker's going to go over here. I got some wings done. I wasn't sure if I was going to use them. I hope I'm going to use them, but you know, you never know.
Oh, wait. Miss Karen Tamir asks, "Oh, the outside packaging. I was thinking about the metal part and how it was see-through. I don't know what that means."
The metal part. Oh, the ring. Well, the ring around it, I actually used some embossing powder, and that is a piece from the Creative Embellishments shaker set as well. So yeah, so I actually used the Creative Embellishments shaker set along with the packaging from the Finnabare waxes. So it's a combination of two, if that makes sense. I hope that makes sense. So I got some wings here, and I used the Rust Effect paste. This color is brown, so I just used the brown Rust Effect paste right on top of the wings. So that's how I made those. And also to give a shout out to everyone who is here and who's been participating in the lives the past couple weekends. I had this quote. Let's see. Oh, sorry. I have this quote here that I wanted to use too. I was watching Karen's live in the very beginning. She had the very first live, and her live also inspired me as far as coming together as a group of artists and being here for you guys in this really tough time. So, circle of strength. Circle of strength. I absolutely 100%. We are a circle of strength, ladies. We are definitely. Okay, I'm going to start putting my products aside, and I'm using also to present all of the crafters. I'm using two ladies. They're the Tim Holtz dolls. So the two ladies are going to kind of sit in the frame. Is basically what they're going to be doing. They're going to be kind of sitting right over here. Did you want to say something, buddy?
Miss Cindy Henry said, cereal box liners make great pockets in junk journals. You can emboss them. Learn from treasure books.
Absolutely. You're 100% right about that. You're absolutely right. So I'm using the Tim Holtz dolls. So what I'm going to do with the Tim Holtz dolls is I'm going to use some foam squares that I have. I'm not sure who they're by, to be honest. I really don't know. I think I bought them at like a Tuesday morning, to be honest. So it's probably some kind of off-brand. But here are two ladies that are just chilling there. They're going to be chilling in the frame right here. They're sitting down. So I thought it was perfect. Thought it was perfect. Bless you.
Sorry.
You're okay. Don't be sorry. Sneezing is a part of things, as long as you don't have the corona.
No corona.
Shoot, we haven't left the house in weeks, have we? It's been, what, 2-3 weeks now? I know I've been working from home this is my second week in a row, right, that I've been working from home?
Yes.
Yeah, because I came home last Wednesday, right? I came home last Wednesday.
Yes.
Yeah, I came home. So I've been working from home for almost 2 weeks now. My husband's been working from home for at least a week or two longer than I have, so.
Miss D. Dean is here.
Hey!
It's been a while since I've seen you live.
It has been a while. I know we were talking about that last week in my live, how long it had been since we had been going live. But hopefully we're going to be doing that more often now that we're kind of back in the swing of things. Yeah, I hope we're going to be back to normal again. I've been missing them. I really have.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Miss Karen said, I'm in for 26 days. Tomorrow is 27.
Oh, wow. Like, yeah, okay. Being home so it's been almost a month, huh? Pretty much a month. I mean, if you count February as a month for 28 days, right? You might as well count that as a whole month, too. So has everybody been enjoying the lives so far today, too? I hope so. There's been a lot of really inspiring projects. It seems like every week there's some awesome inspiration, I swear. I love watching everybody and their creative processes as well.
I can't remember her name, artistically creative, but she said her husband is going crazy now. He's a chef, but he doesn't want to cook at home.
Oh, of course not, right? Well, that's funny because when you cook for a living, that's the last thing you want to do, right, is cook. So I can't blame him, honestly. I mean, let's be honest. We can't blame him. So I'm just putting my ladies right there. So they're chilling right there on the edge. I think that's good placement.
Mama Rose, or a bunch of people love the live streams. Mama Rose says it's very inspiring.
They are very inspiring. All the ladies are inspiring, and everyone is just beautiful souls. It's been an amazing adventure being on being on these with you guys. And we, of course, wouldn't be doing it if it wasn't for you guys coming and supporting us. So we really appreciate you guys even more so. Thank you so much for coming and joining our lives. It wouldn't be possible without you guys. Otherwise, we would just be sitting here, you know, talking to each other, you know.
Like normal.
So thank you for your support and coming to our lives.
Candy Stamping asks, are those Prima flowers?
These flowers are from Hobby Lobby. These are Hobby Lobby flowers, and then I buy handmade flowers from Lena. She's on Instagram. She doesn't really have a website or anything that I'm aware of, but I buy handmade flowers from her. So these flowers, like this one, is from Hobby Lobby. Yeah, Hobby Lobby. Those are from Hobby Lobby. So is this one. But everything else, I don't know. I think you can see most of my flowers here. Everything else it is from Lena. She hand makes my flowers for me. So, yep. All right, let's see here. I did have my composition and everything together. I try to have it all kind of pieced out in my mind. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and put some glue here and go ahead and glue down my shaker. All my beautiful people in here. I hope that wasn't lame, but I just wanted you guys to know how much we really appreciate you guys. And I was thinking about it and thinking about it and thinking about it, and I'm like, you know, I think that would be a great tribute to you guys for coming out and supporting all of us crafters. We wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you. So thank you. Okay, so we're just piecing this together. I think I explained everything, like what I did with everything. Oh, shoot a bug. I think I'm getting ahead of myself here. I am. I think I'm talking too much and I'm not realizing what I'm doing. So I'm going to take some of the wax, actually. I'm glad I didn't get too far ahead of myself. I'm going to take some of the white gold wax from Finnabair, the white gold, and I'm going to put them on all of my chipboard pieces. I knew something was missing. See, I did a little bit down here just so I could see the color of what color would kind of come out. And I liked that shade to go with the picture and flowers and everything. So, and I didn't want to get everything done for you guys. I wanted to make sure I was able to, you know, take up take up an hour's time. So I try to leave some of the easier, quicker things, you know, for you guys, but explain everything else.
People claim it wasn't lame, so yeah.
Oh, well, good. It's a tribute to you guys. It is a tribute. So now I'm just putting some of the Finnabair wax on here. I think I might be moving a little too quickly because I'm just trying to get it just on the layers of the chipboard, so that way they stand out. They're not just black and going with the background. When I started putting the flower down, I was like, wait a second, something's missing here, and that's what it was. I'm glad I didn't start just like putting putting stuff down. I'm like, oh no.
Cindy Henry said nothing quick in mixed media.
Not really. Mixed media is a very, it can be time consuming depending upon your steps and what you're doing, like texture paste. That's why I went ahead and got the texture and stuff like that done, is because I know it will take up a lot of time. So try to get that kind of stuff done so that way my project is pretty much ready to go and just go ahead and do all the fine, you know, details. And that's what we're doing here now.
Miss Karen Osborne asked, what color did you paint, or what color paint did you use with the Finnabair stencil?
Oh, I used her texture paste, actually. I used some of her texture paste. That's what I used with the stencil. And then along the edges, I used her, I don't think I actually told you guys that. Along the edges, I used the Impasto paint burlap. That's what I used to distress the edges and a little bit of the black parts of the canvas, so it wasn't just like solid black. along with a little bit of, nope, not that texture, with the brown texture.
Whose birthday is it?
I don't know. Happy birthday! Whose birthday?
I'm pretty sure, because Artistically Creative says, me too, happy B-Days.
Happy birthday! Thank you for joining us for your birthday. Has this been a fun way to spend your birthday? It's been an adventure.
I'm so confused. I've never seen anyone say it's their birthday in the chat.
There wasn't
It's Cindy's
earlier.
birthday.
Happy birthday, Cindy! Everybody say happy birthday, Cindy! That includes you, Kaden.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday, Cindy.
I got some birthday cake in there. It was my birthday, not that. Let's see.
It's the
Tuesday? Last Tuesday? No.
It wasn't last.
It was this Tuesday. Yeah, this past Tuesday was my birthday. So today's Saturday. So on Tuesday it was my birthday. So hey, we're Aries together.
Her birthday is April 9th.
April 9th. So you're still in Aries because the Aries ends, I think, on the 14th, right? So you're still in Aries. Woot woot. Go Aries. Aries are the coolest.
Cindy Henry said, Aries, yes!
Yay! All right. So I think most of the chipboard is covered now, how I want it to be. And I was going to do the flower a bit.
Miss Nellie's birthday is the 7th, this Tuesday.
She's an Aries too.
Yes, hers is in
That's
3
why
days.
she's so amazing. Love me some Nellie. Love me some Nellie. On a lot of my lives before, when I was doing lives every week, I would kind of sing. Not like sing, but like, sing, here and there, just to kind of break it up. I can be kind of silly. But that's good, right? That's good. Keeps things interesting. Keeps it interesting. I think I like that.
Miss
See?
Cindy said, Aries rock.
And roll. I got some Dragon Force playing on in the background. I don't know if you guys know who Dragon Force is, but they are an awesome rock band. The skills are just mind-blowing. If you watch what they actually do and how they play their instruments, it is just like, wow. Like I can't imagine. I just can't imagine playing how they play. It's mind-blowing. So there's that wax. Let's see here. I think I'm good. I was thought about adding some vintage gold here and there, but I don't know because of the gold in the flowers. See, I kind of wanted to bring out the gold in the flowers. Like I said, I didn't have this project 100%. So I'm still kind of playing with everything. I wonder if I should put some gold around the rim of this. What do you guys think? I feel like the frame is not in there well enough, or it's not popping, if that makes sense. It's not popping. I can move my ladies. I know as crafters, we all kind of make mistakes. I got ahead of myself here. So I think I'm going to use some of the vintage gold wax and put some vintage gold wax around this frame because it needs to stand out more. It's going into the background too much, if that makes sense. I hope that makes sense. So I can just...
Miss Candy said, yes, the frame needs some attention.
Yes, I 100% agree. It's like, this isn't quite right. It's not there. See, I got ahead of myself, but we all do that. Then we kind of have to back up and punt a little bit. Be like, ooh, hold on. Hold the truck. So I'm going to just go around the rim a bit here with this gold. So that way it brings out the gold in the flowers, if that makes sense. I hope it does.
Angela Matthews said, I'm a new subscriber to your channel thanks to this, huh? Your piece is beautiful and your message behind it is inspiring. Thank you.
Well, thank you. Thank you, thank you. And I mean it too. I mean it about the shaker. I really stopped and thought about it. And you know what happens when we stop and think about it, right? Right, Caden?
Right.
We stop and think about it. Alright, I'm just putting some of that white gold on these flowers like I did up top because I want to bring those flowers out there. What do you think? Do you think the frame is good like that, guys?
Tips of swirls.
I think it's okay. Let's see here. I don't think I can go around. It would be kind of difficult. I was gonna say go around the rim here. That's some precise work. I'm trying to keep this big piece in the frame, so I'm not trying to move it really. All right. Cool, cool. I'm working it.
Artistically creative says frame is good. Frame is good.
Frame is good. I think I got it here. All right, yeah. All right, there. That stands out much more, right? That's much better. I like
Michelle
that.
Rose says, "Yep, leave it."
That's way better. And my little paper dolls. By the way, the paper dolls, I did distress the edges a little bit with some black Simon Says Stamp Intense ink, so that way the edges weren't as clean, if that makes sense. I didn't want them to be super clean.
Cindy Henry says, "I was just reading Aries' description, and it says it's in our nature to take action. Sometimes before we think about it."
It is. Woohoo! See, it just proves it. You just proved it for me.
Tiffany
Just proved it.
Solario is here. Say hi.
Hey, Miss Tiffany. Welcome. I was just explaining to the ladies I got a little ahead of myself, so I had to back up and punt because I forgot to do my frame before I started actually adhering some of my pieces. Excuse me. So there we go. And I wanted to make it look like where her arm is, it's kind of resting on the flower there. And then the ladies are sitting on the frame. So I thought it worked out pretty good, and it represents us all. You may only see two ladies there, but just imagine it being a massive group of ladies, of supportive women. Just imagine that. And it goes with this, see? Just imagine all of these women here and here. Being silly. All right. Let's see, I thought about putting this swing over here somewhere, but I'm not sure yet. I haven't gotten that far. What's up? Did you want to say something, buddy?
Not something.
Uh-oh, I think I know what it is.
I don't even think she's even talking to us, but it popped up in the chat. So, Miss Cindy Henry said, "Yes!
Yes! That's famous for our lives. We used to, or Caden said that all the time in our lives, by the way. So that is and cookies and milk are something that we always said in our lives as well. Cookies and milk. Anybody who was late for any of the lives actually was in charge of bringing cookies and milk. Right, Tiffany?
Wait,
Excuse
no,
me.
She brought shrimp and tacos this time.
Oh, okay. Shrimp and tacos are good. I'm good with that. I'm good. Love it. That's even better. Shrimp and tacos. Man, we're getting treated tonight. What? Oh my goodness. I love you guys. You guys are amazing. Like I said, I wasn't originally going to do flowers, but I decided to say, you know what? We're going to do flowers instead. Because I wasn't really caring for this layout at all originally, but it ended up coming together. So I need to put a little bit of glue on the back of her head here, so she sits flat. She was bothering me a little bit there. I'm not gonna lie, she was bothering me. So
Miss Tiffany can't hear too well because Mateo is watching wrestling.
Oh, wrestling. Oh, yeah, that's right. He's a big fan of wrestling. Well, I'm not going to yell at you, so so yeah. All right, just to explain, how much time do I have left, buddy?
It's 7:30.
Okay, half an hour. I'm good. I distressed all of the flowers. So any flowers that you see here, I also took my distressor and I distressed the edges of them, just to give them a little bit more of a grunge effect. Like Nelly, I love grunge. I tend to do a lot of, or I did a lot of masculine grunge projects. Here this past, I don't know, 6-8 months, I've been doing a lot of floral like projects because I've been getting my a stock of beautiful flowers from Lena. So I've been trying to make sure I use her flowers and give her a shout out for her beautiful work. So I do have a lot of flowers over here. I know your guys are probably like, oh my gosh, is she going to use all those things? No, I am not. They're just here in case I want to use them. So they're here. But as you can see, I'm trying to use an all brown color palette. It's all brown. I don't do single color palettes very often, like really ever. So this is very out of my comfort zone as well, but I'm trying new things, just like I was last Saturday.
Art says, how do we get her flowers?
She has an Instagram page. She is available on Instagram, and that's where I actually have all of her flowers and stuff. I can actually,
What's her name?
if you let me know, Lena
Okay.
Foeng is how you. I didn't want to say her last name because I didn't want to like destroy it, because I know I'm probably not going to say it properly, and I don't want to do her injustice and like destroy her name. But her last name is Feong. Fong. Fang. Fong. See, that's why I didn't want to say it. That's why I didn't want to say it. Is because I knew I'd probably sit here and torture it.
Don't worry, I'm putting
So,
it on.
There's the flowers, and now I did want to put one wing up here for sure. I did want to put a wing up here amongst these flowers. So I knew I wanted to do that.
Miss Ella
Yeah.
said, hi, can you explain a little more about your background? How do you make it? What brand paint? The Golden Script? Question mark.
Oh, yes. Let's see, the background, I just use some black gesso with that, which you can also use black paint. But after my project last week, I pretty much ran out of black acrylic paint, which is so weird, right? No crafter should run out of black paint. But I ran out of black paint. So I went ahead and used a black heavy gesso on my background. And the texture here is with Finnabare's texture paste through one of her new stencils, which I still have next to me here. This is the stencil I used, and I just randomly did it. As you can see, it's completely random. So that is the background. Yeah, that's the background. I hope that answers your question.
Miss Sarah says, thank you for the link, because I put a link in the chat to Miss Lena's Instaham.
Thank you, love. Thank you very much. That makes it easier for them to get to.
Ella says, thank you.
Good job, buddy.
No, thank you to you. She's
Oh,
asked about
okay.
the background.
All right, so I know I kind of wanted to do that. So I need to use one of Lena's darker brown flowers up here because it was too close to this flower in my opinion. So I'm going to spread that color out a little bit more. And I like that better right there. What do you guys think so far? So far, so good. So far, so good. I was thinking about using one of the small flowers there.
Miss Dee Dee says, love that. Thank you. I just learned something with stenciling.
Oh, good. I'm glad I could teach you something. Yeah, teach you something. Or, yeah, that sounded weird, but I'm glad I could help. Let me put it that way. I'm just going to put some vintage gold wax on top of this wing in case I do decide to use it. At least it will be done. I won't have to stop what I'm doing and put vintage gold wax on top of it. So there's that one. Beautiful, beautiful molds. So I've got my here, got that there. So far, so good. I feel like I'm missing something. What do you guys think? Okay. I was going to use some of Finnabair's little stones too to kind of put around in random places.
Loving the project, everyone says.
Thank you, thank you. Coming together. I don't see, this is where I'm at. I'm playing with flowers and placement and everything like that. I really didn't have it 100% together. So I think this flower is going to end up going down here somewhere. That's almost too white, isn't it? That's just too white. That's too white. I don't like it. Oh no. It's too white. And I didn't distress all of the flowers because I thought maybe I could show you guys how I do that. Because I'm thinking I'm going to use this flower. Ooh, I think I should use that one there. That's lovely. Okay, that's better. Let's put that one there. Okay, excellent. This one might be too dark. I want it to get lost in the background, so I think it's a little too dark. So I'm gonna have to put that flower aside. And I do have some tiny little flowers by Lena too. I know my hands are getting filthy, but that's a good thing. That's what mixed media is for. She makes, I don't know, she's got the patience of a saint to make these tiny little flower buds. It's crazy. I wish I had the patience for that. I just, that's why I pay her. I pay her to make my flowers. So I'm thinking of using those.
Buffering getting bad right now. Yeah, the buffering is getting bad.
Is it?
Awesome.
It's probably YouTube.
Don't worry. I'm just trying to make sure the computer
So
doesn't die.
I'm going to put that flower there. So I'm going to get my distress tool. This is a Tim Holtz tool right here is what this is. And my Simon Says Stamp black ink. And I'm just going to just take the flower, and instead of going forwards, if you go forwards, you're going to end up getting a lot of black on the front of your flower. So what I do is I go from the back. So I go from the back side. Oh, I need to get some more ink on there. I go from the back, and I go like this instead. So you can see that it's literally just kind of getting on the edges of the flower there. It's not going to get all on the front of the flower, on the whole, and it will end up taking up a lot of your petal, by the way. So just an FYI on that, go from the back forward and distress it that way. That's how you're going to want to do it, so you don't mess up the front of the color of the front of your flower. So that's how I distress the edges of my flowers. You can do it obviously with any color too. So if you have a white flower, you want to distress it with some blue edges or pink edges or what. That's how you would do that. And then here's the flower, and it's got some distressed edges, and that's how I do that. And that's going to go around there just like that. So now I'm going to start to put down these flowers. That's what's coming up next. Let's start placing these flowers a bit. I don't want to smushy my flowers.
Oh yeah, the buffering is bad.
Is it?
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm
no.
watching the video or the stream, and it's like.
Oh no, that's YouTube for you. That has
Because
nothing
everyone's
to do.
on at the same time.
Yeah, everybody's home, so everybody's probably watching YouTube or and streaming movies and stuff like that. Because I know YouTube, like, doesn't YouTube like have shows and stuff that are like
have movies
exclusive to like YouTube? So doesn't surprise me. I'm sorry, guys. I hope you will stick with me, because we're getting there with this project. I'm going to quickly put down these flowers.
Got about 20 minutes.
Because I wanted to add some other little elements here at the end to kind of make this piece, basically. So if I'm going to use that wing, the wing is going to have to, okay, let's see. I'll put that wing on in just a second. Let me get my flowers down so that way I kind of know, let's see, the placement. I'm thinking the placement of the wing is going to go right there. What do you guys think? I don't, let's see, right there. No, maybe it should go up a little bit more. Yeah, to kind of go with the frame. So it's not, it doesn't look awkward. If that makes sense. I hope that makes sense.
Art says yes. Javier watches YouTube mostly.
See, there you go. So I'm just using my tacky glue, putting on a decent amount of it because I want it to be permanent. I don't want these to ever fall off. I don't want anything to fall. So it's going to be permanent. All right, so there's that one. See, I got that down right. Yep, I got that down. Let's put this down. I don't think I've seen a lot of flowers today, actually, so I might be, I'm trying to think back at all the lives I've seen today. Yeah, I think, uh-oh, got some gray hair in there. Sorry, guys. Snapples, apples. And then put that one right there, right. Let's see, put that flower underneath. Okay, trying to move a little bit more quickly because I really wanted to add some other elements. Like I said, I wanted to add some pebbles here, and I thought about adding some gold glitter, just to the very, like one of the last thing that I do basically. So, and I was thinking about adding some of these little flowers here along the, along the edge there, and I'm just going to use a little bit of glue here. And I'm going to pick up my flower just a little bit. I can't see it because my hand's in the way. Hand in the way. Okay. There we go. There we go. I got that one. See, is this one too, oops. Is this one too dark?
Stephanie said you're right. I don't think anyone used flowers.
I don't think so. I don't think so. So maybe I'm doing something a little different for today. Nope, that one's not going to work. Not quite the right color. See all these flowers I have here. Okay, here we go. Here we go. I don't know. I think maybe just the one right there is good. Unless I did another, nope, I don't like it. So, maybe this one can go over here. It kind of grows up the frame a little bit. Yeah, I'm digging it. I'm digging it.
You digging it?
Move a little quickly here because I do want to add my, I know I've said it, I'm going to stop saying it, add my last elements. This is a very strange palette for me. I think Nellie can speak for me too in saying I don't really do single colors. I like to use a lot of bright colors, pink, purple, green. Yeah, I like to use a lot of brighter colors. Okay, so I'm thinking maybe adding a couple little flowers in here and there just to kind of add some filler. What do you guys think? Just some little bit of, no, that's too close to that color. Too close. I think that one was good. I think my original one was decent. I don't need to be overthinking this because I am, yes, okay. There we go. And one right there. Then I think that will do it. Maybe, or unless I need to add a little bit more. Okay, there's that one. All right. I only thought it maybe about adding a little one up top here somewhere. That's too big. Too big. Too big. I can't believe she hand makes these things. Like I wish I had the patience for this. I really do. You know how much money us crafters would save if we would make our own flowers? I mean, oh my gosh, flowers are one of the most expensive things because you only get however many in a package, right? Whew, just imagine. Okay, so now I kind of wanted to add some of these. Oops, let me cover my ink pad. Cover my ink pad. There we go. Get the ink pad out of the way. And I just got these. These just came in today, so I just got them. And I wanted to put them to some use. Let's see.
Miss Tiffany says, when all this is over, I want to take a little road trip or maybe fly to Phoenix. Well, the drive is so boring.
I can imagine. Yeah, you just want to get out of the house, right?
Yeah.
It's like just get out of the house. That's what it's about. I know there's probably going to be a lot of traveling going on, Tiffany, when it's all said and done, like when everything goes back to normal. I bet the gas is going to skyrocket. What do you guys think? Gas is probably going to stink and skyrocket. As everybody's going to, and the roadways are probably going to be flooded. I'm thinking that is what's going to happen, honestly. I really, really do. Is this the same size? Yeah, that's the same size. I wanted to get one size smaller, but maybe I'm not going to. Is that the same? No, those are different. But, okay, no. By golly. By golly. See, normally I would have all these things separated for you guys and figure it out. But as you can see,
Disorganized Crafter says, flowers are expensive. Oh.
yes, they are. They are super expensive. But if you get some from Lena, they actually really aren't that bad. And you get a lot of them. You get 10 per package, per order, whatever, however you want to say that. So I'm thinking that's going to go there like that on both sides. And I have my quote. Remember, I have my Circle of Strength quote that I covered in vintage gold wax. So I did that. So that's got to go. I really wanted, and I thought it was perfect because of the circle and then the ladies and all of us coming together. I just thought it was a perfect quote. So I will say that this is Fab Scrap's chipboard, and like we were talking about on my last live last week on how sturdy the creative embellishments is, and that's why I prefer it, is because as you can see, this wants to, like, it's very, 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 very delicate, and it's not going to stay exactly how I want it to stay. So I'm trying to figure out the best place for this, and I wanted it to be on the flowers, kind of, but I feel like it's too busy. I feel like I need to, I don't know, Circle of Strength there. I don't know, guys. I don't know. It's not working out quite the way I had envisioned it.
Miss Sarah says, fortunately, we have a brand in Belgium which has recently started making beautiful collections of flowers, not too expensive.
Oh, really? Oh, good, good. Because flowers are super expensive. I'm sure everybody here knows about Prima flowers and how expensive they are. Oh, man, this is not going to work out for me. No. No. Oh, shoot, a bug. See? All the troubles of being a crafter. Because originally that's kind of where I wanted it to go. Was there. I don't know if we can even see that. Does it look too busy, guys? I feel like it
to left of frame, upper left.
Is it gonna
put it in the upper left of, like, right above the upper left of the frame.
Right above the upper left. Oh, like in the frame, kind of?
Between flowers and frame.
Between flowers and frame. Like
Now
right there?
Now it says, what about top left of the girl's pictures? Wait on that one for a second.
Okay, let's see. Is this what you're talking about as far as the frame? See, that's the only problem with this chipboard, is it is literally...
Cindy says, to the right of the little curlicue.
To the right of... Okay, the curlicue right here. That's what she's talking about.
Oh.
I think.
So the top curlicue just to the right of it. Yeah.
Right here.
Yeah.
Right there. Sorry, I'm just trying to make sure it's visible for you guys. So, oh no, I'm probably running out of time. I need to get my little bits and bobs down here.
Oh, wait.
we will discuss.
Sorry.
Go ahead, buddy.
Miss Cindy said no between frames and flowers, to right of Curly's.
Wait, that's to the left of Curly's.
Oh, I think I know what she means. Like,
come hither, my son. Come
tucked
hither.
in kind of right here. Can I pick this up?
Yeah, go for it, please.
I don't
Help
wanna
me
break
out.
it.
Help me out. I know, it's so delicate, isn't it?
Yeah, I think they mean right there, but let's leave it there for a second and see what they mean. Is that good? A bit lower.
A bit lower. Go ahead, buddy.
Okay, so.
Beam me up, Scotty. Beam me up, Scotty. Ooh, what do you think of the wing right there? That actually might. I don't know. It's got to be out more. I don't know.
I can't see what you guys are typing, so just give me one moment.
That ain't gonna
So,
work.
is that... That's good right there.
The only problem is it's gonna fold. It's literally folding to the what do you want to call it? Yeah.
See, a few people are saying couple different things. Miss Cindy said no, not on top of the frame, in the blank spot. Miss Nellie said down and to the left a little. Move to left and up.
To the left and up. Maybe like right here. I know, I'm trying to work with you guys. I'm trying.
Matte on black CS. I don't know. No, here. Do you want me to turn around the computer so you can see what they're trying to say? I'm honestly not understanding.
I think that might be one of the better spots for it, though. It's gonna have to sit flat. If I,
Everyone's
just
agreeing, not on the, right there.
right there.
Hold on.
Okay.
Yes, that's good. That's good.
Okay. So I think I had it in the right spot when it was right there.
There we go. She said just a little left, so like just kind of nudge it, I guess. I don't know.
A little to the left. Okay, so there we go. There's that. And I thought about adding some gold glitter, like I was saying. Hey, nope, never mind. I got it.
Miss Nellie said yes. Matte, capital M-A-T, it on a piece of black cardstock. Matte.
Oh, matte it. Matte it.
Then put it back on top.
Oh.
Oh,
Wow.
Nellie's suggesting if you want it on top of the flowers, put it on the mat. Or
Put it on the mat.
mat on black cardstock or whatever. So yeah.
Interesting. Okay.
So you have two options here. You
Two
put
options.
it on the flowers with the black cardstock, or keep it right there.
We'll see. Let me. How much time do I have left? I don't have a lot.
It's 7:53.
Oh
You
shoot!
might just need to keep it where it is.
Okay. I'm going to be using some of the. I believe Miss Nikki is next. Sorry, I know I have not said that. Miss Nikki, I think, isn't that right, Nellie? I think
Yes.
Nikki
I think so.
is next. I know I'm starting to become a mess here. This is literally the last thing I was going to do anyways, was add a little bit of gold glitter here and there to go with the gold that are in the flowers.
Disorganized crafter.
Yes, I believe it's Disorganized
Yes,
Crafter
it
who is
I
next.
didn't know if that was Nikki or not.
Yes, that is Nikki. As far as I know, that's what I know her as. So I'm just putting some gold here and there in that texture paste. I'm using the Finnabare's matte gel, the soft matte gel. I have to say that quick. Using her soft matte gel to apply the gold glitter glass. I have to slow down and say that. Holy moly.
Is Karen, yes, this is her son. I am Caden. Yeah, this is her son.
He has helped me with all my lives ever since I started doing lives last year. Caden has been the one helping me get them done and comment and letting me know what people are asking or you know, anything like that. So he has been a major help, of course. I'm just kind of, and don't worry, the what you see is white from the glue will dry clear. So just FYI on that, it will not be, you won't be able to see it. So just putting that out there. As long as you don't use too much. Now I have one time in one project, only one, I used too much of the matte and it ended up taking out a lot of the glitter from the glitter, if that makes sense. Yeah, it wasn't very glittery. Let's just put it that way. It was not very glittery.
Show Rose says put black gesso over stenciling behind the quilt.
Gesso over. Oh,
Yeah.
good one. I love it. I love it. That's a great idea. That is a great idea, actually.
Miss Karen says, well, he talks just like my boys. How old? I am 14. Yeah, 14. That's how old. I almost forgot.
You're so silly. You can't forget how old you are.
Watch me.
Oh, I'm watching you, all right. I'm watching you. That's a good idea. Thank you for that quick idea. And then I can put that down just right there. Oh, man, look at you. Look at you. Now, adhering this, that's going to be, ooh, this is such a delicate stencil or delicate chipboard. Like I was explaining last week, that's one of the reasons why I like creative embellishments so much, is because it is the sturdiest chipboard I have ever worked with, even with their delicate or their very defined chipboard cutouts. It just, there's nothing like, they're so sturdy, so I can't, yeah.
Art says
That's why they're my favorite.
I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
Art says you can forget age. Gotta do math now.
Can't you? That's awesome. Circle of strength. What a great idea. Thank you so much for that black gesso tip. That was a great tip. So circle of strength. That represents the crafting group. There we go. Circle of strength. Perfect. Okay. So there you go, ladies. Circle of strength. Boop, boop, boop. All right. How many minutes do we have left?
3.
Oh, boy. Nikki, Disorganized Crafter, is going next. So here in a couple minutes, make sure to hop on over there. And we got to show her some love, too. Yep. See, I'm starting to sing now. You can see I'm getting nervous. I usually, in my lives before, my brush just came apart. In my lives before, I would start to sing when I was getting like, I don't know what I'm doing. That's when I would start to sing. So, yeah.
People are saying this is turning out gorgeous.
Well, thank you. Thank you so much for your support, guys. We all really, truly appreciate it more than you know. I wonder, can the wing go there like that? What do you guys think? Can the wing go there? I don't know if the wing can go there. I might be.
Miss Ryan said, can't hop over, but wanted to say hi.
Hey, girl. I'm just gonna, my brush just totally came apart, and I've got like a minute. So, gold, yeah, gold, just here and there. I'm just putting gold here and there. But that's the project for the most part, guys. I will take some pictures of it, obviously, when it's done, even though it's probably not going to be super easy because it is a large canvas. The canvas I did last week, it took me about an hour and a half to get the photos I got of that piece, and Instagram wouldn't even let me share all of it. Like, it cut off some of it, and even though I took it in square format, it still cut off my stinking picture. I was upset about that. So, anyways, whatever. Thank you for coming in, everyone. I think it is almost time to hop over to Miss Nikki's channel. I do have her link in my description box. So, whenever it is 8 o'clock, right? 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, or 5 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. It is going to be her turn. I'm literally just, I might be over glittering this now. I think I'm probably just nervous now because I know I'm at the wire. So there it is. I think I'm done. I think I'm done adding glitter and glitz. I think I might put the swing here. But other than that, I think I am good. If I'm going to do that, though, I need to add some glitter to that wing. Ah. Thank you guys for everything. Thank you so much for your support. Mwah. Much love to all of you. Thank you so much for everything. You guys have been amazing. Amazing, amazing. Thank you so much.